Google. Uh, Google is one of those. They're not part of ICANN, I don't think. ICANN, the domain name. I don't know what to call them. The domain name consortium or something like that. But they are associated to it, which means they can come up with domain names. And one of the things that they decided to come up with, here, I've even got the site here to show you. One of the things that they came up with is here's the new domain names. Let me zoom in on this. Okay, .foo. Okay, I feel like that's some kind of programming joke, maybe. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what else. We've got .zip. Now, the eagle-eyed viewer out there will know that .zip is probably not a good idea for a domain extension. What do they call it? Top-level domain name or something like that, TLDN or something. .zip is probably not a good idea. You probably shouldn't use super well-known extensions for your domain names. And now this is the goofy part. Zip. This is their definition. This is what they told ICANN. And these are approved, I believe. Please note that the launch schedule for this TLD has been modified since being announced. The schedule is published below and has been updated and approved by ICANN. Zip is a secure domain name for tying things together or moving really fast. Hosting content on a .zip domain means speed. This is kind of like zip and zippy, zip. So maybe they didn't realize that's also for the compressed file type. I feel like that's just problems waiting to happen. Like first of all, I would never make a domain name unless it's a joke as a .zip, because you'll probably be put on all the spam lists, and no one will probably click your link. They'll think that you're scamming them with a zip file. That's already one problem. And good on them, too, because I can tell you that .zip domains will probably be used to scam people a lot. You know, free music.zip, and it'll download a zip file when you go to it. And then, of course, the kids or whoever is downloading this will then get a virus because they went to this .zip domain. And I know it's not any different than freemusic.com/zip or /whatever, or freemusic.com, and then get a zip file sent to you. But if something downloads when you go to a website, you are probably questioning it. Even the kid would be like, I didn't click on anything. But if you go to a .zip domain and it downloads something that's a zip file, you probably won't question it as much. I'm just saying. The other one is .mov. Let's see. This is a secure domain for moving pictures and other things that move. For anything that moves you, .mov is the perfect domain. This is also a famous file extension. And if you download a .mov file by going to, I don't know, Pocahontas.mov, and it downloads a movie called Pocahontas, and it's not really a movie file, it's something else, then you have another problem. I love .dad, though. .dad is a secure domain for dads, and I'm a dad. I can get behind .dad. That's awesome. So I can't get behind .zip, .mov, but I can get behind .dad. .phd, .professor. Hopefully these show off your teaching credentials. Hopefully these are locked. I don't know what if any of these are locked. Like .edu and .gov are locked. You can't get them as an individual. You have to prove that you're a educational institution for .edu, and you have to prove you're a government entity for .gov. And that's why those are successful, and you can use the .edu for, getting discounts and stuff, is because they can trust that those are locked. I don't know if PhD and Professor are locked, nor do I care. I don't think certain people in society should just get get special, like individuals get special privileges for domain extensions. That seems a little weird, especially when there's a lot of people with PhDs that aren't, that study weird things and they have a PhD, and or they studied one thing and then they start preaching about another and say they're a doctor. We have a lot of those on on the internet. My wife shows me a bunch of them, just these people masquerading as actual scientists or whatever, and they're not. So these are a little weird. I can see these scamming people. I can see these scamming people with kind of just falsified stuff. And even so, there are a lot of doctors and PhD people out there that kind of, they don't have time to do the research. Let's say they're a doctor and they're a surgeon. They don't have time to research, some other field of medical science. So they rely on others. And so if someone sent them, if they trust someone and that person's email got hacked and they sent them a fake thing and then this other person started propagating it, we shouldn't have like authority domains outside of .gov. So I don't know what ESQ is. Show you are a bar, admissions, Almar, work experience, lawyer. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not super down on lockdown domains outside of edu and gov. I think those were two good choices and the only two that I think should exist. .dad, that's the one that wins it. I bet you ICANN saw this list and all they saw was .dad and was like, yeah, whatever. I just let it go. We're getting .dad in there. Nexus. I skipped that one. It's like a hub. Interesting. Yeah, ZIP and MOV are the ones I wanted to complain about, and I have complained about them. So let's move on.